spend most nights at home these days. I'm looking good, so my friends all say when they see me, which is kinda rarely.
Well, I try and describe the music as just straight country music because I feel like over the past several decades, there's been a lot of watering down of what the word country music represents. Just because somebody does things that people from the country typically do, or is into things that are of a country mentality, it doesn't mean that the music they're going to produce is going to be country music.
As a bar mirror shows me the old me that I dear to love back then. When I quit drinking, I'll start thinking about starting up again.
The mainstream heyday of country music, of traditional country music, might be past by now. You know, it might just be over, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. You know, so I think there's hope that it won't ever go completely away. But if it's going to be the #1 selling genre of music in America ever again, I'm not so sure about that part. So, just fine by me. And being, you know, kind of this scruffy outsider with a bunch of bad tattoos and, you know, dogs barking in the woods. And, you know, I lived way up on the side of this mountain, and it was always sort of, the town rumor was always like, we don't know what he's doing up there, you know. But you know, after a while, sort of, you know, becoming a real member of this rural community I lived in, I think it, you know, it taught me a lot about finding that middle ground with people and being able to compromise your own ideals or your own really strong principles to find a middle ground that works for everybody, you know, or to pick and choose your battles. I mean, there's so many lessons learned in that. And I think that all just transferred into how I relate to music, you know. And I feel like music is the great unifier, you know.